comes up, you should see it on the page.
See? 31 right there.
Oh, it says live.
Oh, that's live and recorded.
All right. Hello, everyone. I believe we are live now. We are streaming. Welcome to Elm Stream with Elm Street Cultural Arts Village. My name is Christopher. I'm on staff with Elm Street, and this around me is, or at least for my screen, is the most recent graduates of the Adult Improv to my left, but who knows what that actually means, Joe. It's like the Brady Bunch here. Joe Lemo is the teacher and the director of the iThink troupe. And we are so proud of these students. And so we thought, what better way to spend Sunday evening than to give you guys a virtual graduation show. So stay tuned. I'm going to be collecting suggestions as we go throughout the night of all of these wonderful students giving all of their input and certainly improving their way. They've prepared all class long to be totally unprepared.
That's right.
This show. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So Joe, I'm throwing it over to you, and I'll be back with some more suggestions as they come up.
All right. Thank you, Christopher, for that amazing introduction. We are excited for you to be here tonight on Sunday night after Halloween. Thank you for joining us. These I'm so proud of these graduates. We're doing some improv tonight. They have spent 8 grueling weeks digitally taking care of learning about improv, and so we're going to show you a little bit about what they've done. So tonight we're gonna just make a bunch of stuff up, and we're going to use your suggestions to do that. And tonight we're going to be actually showing you some of the exercises that these improvisers have gone through to get to where they are today. But first of all, I'd like to introduce the graduates with distinction, with honors, all of them. I'd like to start with Joe the Bites.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, there's Joe. And next we have up Megan Barr. Oh, she takes a bow, yes. Give it up for Brenda Marino. There she is. And we've got Jacob Felton.
That's me. You can spell it with a capital J and a lowercase everything else.
As an English teacher, I'm very proud of that. That's very good. That's good to remember. Okay. And last but certainly not least, we have Rick Davey.
What's up, guys?
Yes. Awesome. So we're going to just get started right away. And our first game that we're going to do is kind of like an exercise that we did in one of our classes where we get suggestions of some like really famous characters that have distinct voices of some sort, or famous celebrities, or people who just have a very distinct way of talking or mannerisms, and then occupations. And what we're going to do is, as you're sending those in, so we need very distinct characters of some sort that have really pronounced accents, or the way they speak, or the way they carry themselves, and then occupation. We need those 2 things to come in, and then one by one I'm going to be calling on the improvisers. I'm going to assign them actually Christopher's going to help with that. We're going to assign them a character and then an occupation, and they have to show us just a brief scene by themselves of that character in that occupation. So in order to challenge all 5 of our improvisers tonight, our graduates, we need at least 5. So if you could send us in some characters of some sort, maybe Halloween related, maybe Thanksgiving related, Christmas related, any kind of characters and occupations, we'll be able to get started. So yeah, Christopher, do we have anything coming in?
Is he muted?
Yes, we do. We have a couple of different very fun occupations. I like this one. I like this one. Here's
what we're going to do then, Christopher. I'm just going to pick somebody, and I want you to just give them the occupation, and then or either way, it can be the character first and then the occupation, or the occupation and then the character. Either way you want to do it. So let's start with Joe.
Joe, sounds great. Joe, you should be a Disney princess.
And what's the occupation? Did we have any come in?
Yes, we did. Oh no, that is the occupation.
Oh, that is the occupation.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then who's our character then? We need a character of some sort. Or a that we can have.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay, so Mrs. Doubtfire as a Disney princess. Go ahead.
Oh, oh, look at all the little birdies. You little gentlemen, I just cleaned the house for you all. 7 of you. Even you. I got you too. Now, I have to go real quick. I'll be back.
Okay, all right, good, okay. All right, let's see, let's go with Megan next. Who's Megan gonna be, Christopher?
Megan's gonna be Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay, Captain Jack Sparrow, and what's the occupation?
Will definitely have to be an accountant. Captain Jack Sparrow, the accountant.
Captain
Yes.
Jack Sparrow, the accountant. All right, Megan.
Arr. These numbers just don't add up. I don't know what I'm doing. Arr. I'm going to have to cut somebody's throat and walk the plank. Arr. No, that works.
Okay, all right, well done. All right, let's go to Brenda next.
Brenda, why don't you be the big bad wolf?
Okay, you're the big bad wolf, and what's the occupation? And if we need any, I've got some other stuff too we can use, Christopher. But
No, right now they're still flying in. I love it.
awesome. Okay, so what occupation for the big bad wolf?
Is going to be a construction worker.
Construction worker.
Oh. I've got to get these nails. Where are those nails? Those piggies took my nails. Give me a hammer.
All right, well done. Awesome. Okay, all right, let's move on over to Jacob. All right, so
That's me.
Jacob needs a character and an occupation.
Jacob can be Snow White the hairdresser.
Snow White as a
Snow White the
hairdresser.
hairdresser. Okay. Oh goodness, it's difficult to get a good angle when you're so low to the ground. You guys should really make those chairs that come up. Oh, there, a bird will help me. Perfect. All right, Dopey, you're bald now.
Well done. Yes, I can just picture the bird holding up all the hairs and just kind of trim them off. Nice. Okay. All right, Rick. Rick, we need a character and an occupation.
I've got some great suggestions. I'm going to mix them up a little bit. I've got Maui, as in Maui from Moana, who is an Uber Eats deliverer.
Well, look, here's all your wonderful food. Yeah, got the fried chicken and the French fries. Hey, look at these mashed potatoes. What can I say except you're welcome?
Yeah, all right, yes. Well done. Nailed it. Okay, awesome. That's good. All right, we didn't that's all we have for that. What were some of the other that came in that we didn't take, Christopher?
We did, let's see, we got werewolf as a chef, which would have been good. Goofy as a plumber.
Oh.
And of course we had Bart Simpson and an electrician and a few other good ones as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, guys. Those are awesome suggestions. Keep those coming in as we're moving on to a new game. And actually now I'm looking for emotions. Okay, so this next game is going to be an emotional scene. And so I'm looking for just, emotions, happy emotions, sad emotions, anything like that. Just keep keep throwing them out there because we need close to a dozen of them. So start throwing out some emotions for us. And then also I want you to think about some times that you felt those emotions. So if you're throwing out fear, maybe let us know about a time that you experienced great fear or excitement. We're also looking for that as the inspiration for our scene. Let's see, this scene is going to be for Joe and Megan. And you guys can stay there though. Don't leave us yet, Brenda, Jacob, and Rick. We'll wait till the suggestions come in. But we are going to be looking for emotions. What's going to happen is while Joe and Megan are performing this scene that's going to be inspired by somebody out there is going to give us some kind of a moment that they had this great emotion. It's going to be inspired by that. Throughout the scene, I'm going to yell freeze, and we're going to be assigning them new emotions. And they'll have to take those emotions, apply them to the scene of what's happening in the moment, and use that as their inspiration. Thus the name, emotional scene. Yes. So Christopher, I am going to need your help more specifically on this one, definitely, as these emotions. First of all, does it look like we have at least like 10 to 12 emotions?
Yeah, I think we've got about a dozen emotions or so, yes.
Perfect. So what's going to happen is I'm going to just need you to kind of help on, and you can keep your, we'll keep your video on to help out with this. And we just need to assign Joe and Megan different emotions, throughout the scene. So I'll yell freeze, and I'll say new emotion, and then you can just give one to Joe and one to Megan, and then they'll continue.
Sounds great.
Okay, and we'll probably do about 5 or 6 apiece.
Great.
All right, so Jacob, Rick, and Brenda, go ahead and stop your videos, and I will stop my video as well. And actually, Christopher, you could stop your video too, and then.
Perfect.
Now, Christopher, did anyone send in like a moment of some sort that they experienced some kind of great emotion?
I've got a tree climber. So
okay.
Climbing trees. I think we should go with that.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect inspiration. So Joe and Megan, you guys are a couple of tree climbers, and we'll be occasionally freezing and throwing in new emotions. Let's go ahead and let's begin this scene.
That's a big tree, Megan. You ready?
Can you hand me the carabiner?
Here it is.
Oh,
All right, freeze. Okay, we need to give Joe and Megan each an emotion.
All right, Joe, why don't you be jumpy? And Megan, why don't you be sleepy?
Oh, okay, Meg. Come on. You're in front of me. Come on. We gotta move. Come on, let's go.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. I got up like at 2 this morning. I was so nervous about this.
Come on, I want to get up there. I want to see the sunset. We gotta get this to see the sunset. Come on. Let's go. Up.
All right, freeze. New emotions.
Joe, hangry, and Megan, terrified.
Oh my God, I didn't know how high up we were. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? Oh my God.
Get up there. We got to go all the way to the top. I am starving.
You know
all the way to the
what's
top.
right. Oh my God.
Move your butt up. Go.
All right, freeze. New emotions.
Joe, happy, and Megan, excited.
Oh, this is actually kind of fun.
I love this. I could stay here, Megan, all night.
I'm kind of digging it. It's the biggest redwood I've ever seen, though. But you think we'll make it to the top?
I don't even care. I'm gonna plop right here on this branch and just take it. And you can go up. I'll catch you on the way up. I'm good right here.
All right, freeze. New emotions.
Grief and silly. Joe and Megan.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm almost there. It's so crazy. I'm almost there. This is crazy. Oh my God.
This is the height. My brother fell out of the tree.
Oh, don't be
From
silly.
this height.
You want to hear a joke? I'll tell you.
I don't want to hear a joke.
Freeze.
How about Joe dazed and Megan lazy?
I'm kind of done. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get down because I'm kind of done, Joe. I think you're gonna have to pull me down.
Nothing. I'm kind of like, I forgot how to do this.
And scene. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Oh, I was picturing it the whole time. It was beautiful. I think I'm going to stop right here and just enjoy the view. Yeah. Yeah, let's, you know what? We should be giving a special shout out to all those tree climbers and telephone repair men and women who have helped everyone out as quickly as they could over the last few days. So let's give a shout out.
Shout out to them.
You
It's
paid
really
them
high up.
homage. You paid them homage well. I don't know, maybe. All right, thank you. Those are awesome suggestions. Our next game is called what did you say? What did you just say? Yes, this is actually another exercise that we do in improv. Something that we train as improvisers is paying attention to the details. Sometimes what people say to us, the way they say it or a certain line they say really evokes some kind of emotion where we really question what they just said. And we want to hear it again, or we want to know what they meant by it. So this game is called What Did You Just Say? And this is for Brenda and Rick. And so what we need is, I just need a problem that happens in a relationship. Need a problem that happens in a relationship, some kind of a problem either you've experienced or you heard about, you read about, you saw on TV, you dreamt about, any kind of a problem in a relationship. And then basically Rick and Brenda are going to run us through that. And occasionally you're going to hear them use that line. What did you just say? So be listening for that throughout the scene, and they will, they'll take it where they need to take it. So Christopher, do we have a suggestion?
We do. Are you looking for just one, Joe?
Yeah, just one problem that people face in a relationship.
This one, oh, how interesting. We're going to go with this most recent one that just popped in. Your partner is actually a spy.
Oh, okay. All right. So Brenda and Rick, all right, everyone else can go ahead and stop their videos. And that's your inspiration. Partner is actually a spy. And this is called What Did You Just Say? And begin.
Boy, this weather is getting a little crazy, don't you think, Joe? I mean, it's a little rough going these days. Have you, that train that just went by, it's kind of making a lot of noise. Can you shut the window, please?
I suppose I can shut the window. Weather is kind of rough. I have seen rougher, though. Something I've been meaning to tell you. I've got another business trip coming up, and it's gonna take a couple of weeks.
What did you just say?
I have another business trip coming up. It's gonna take just a couple of weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah, weeks, not months, just weeks.
Last time you had a business trip, it took almost 6 months. And I was getting suspicious about all this stuff. What exactly could take so long? And don't tell me it's another woman. I don't want to hear that.
What did you just say?
I just said, don't tell me that it's another woman, because I don't want to hear any more stuff about your long trips.
Beatrice, look, it's definitely not another woman, and I'm glad you asked. I've been trying to get this off my chest for a while. I'm actually a spy.
What did you just say?
I'm a spy. I I work for a foreign government as a spy.
You're not even Chinese. How could you be a spy?
I didn't say it was China. I just work for a foreign government as a spy. I go out and I do things for them and I make money at it. You haven't complained about the money up till now.
Well, the Rolls Royce was nice, but I thought maybe you were teaching a better class of English or something at school.
Teaching?
Yeah.
Boys?
Yeah. Well, what kind of country? I don't get it. There's only China. I don't know any other countries that cause problems. How could you be a spy? This is crazy.
Well, there are lots of things that are crazy. Your mother-in-law, the weather.
What did you just say?
I said your mother-in-law's a little crazy, and to be quite frank with you, that's why I became a spy. I get to spend a long time away. When you invite your mother-in-law over for dinner, I don't have to be here to deal with it.
So my mother-in-law is the cause of your spyness.
Yeah, kind of.
And scene. I just want to end on that line. I think that's like my mother-in-law is the cause of your spyness. Get that on a greeting card soon, please. But other than that, happy birthday. Yeah. Nice.
Perfect, guys.
Oh, that was good stuff. Fun. So our next game, I need some suggestions of just random objects. Have fun with it. We are a family-friendly improv troupe, and we do. I do want to take this moment to let you know that we work on clean comedy for the whole family, even with our adult shows. So we appreciate your suggestions so far. Keep them coming in. We just want to let you know that that's what we work towards. We work towards being funny, being appropriate, and having fun with that. So we just send us random objects. Just look around wherever you are, and just type in those objects because we're gonna need them for our next scene. And this is gonna be an all-player scene. So sometimes we have two player scenes. Sometimes we have 3-player scenes. We do these all-play scenes to kind of practice. They're more like exercises that we do as improvisers. And this is called That's My. Okay, That's My. And these improvisers are going to be using the objects that you suggest, and they're going to be making up a scene using those objects to kind of show you how it's done. So just keep sending in those objects, and we'll be assigning them to the different performers, and they will perform a scene using that object as their inspiration. Yes, that's how it works. So, Christopher, how's it going?
We have a plethora of objects coming in.
Nice.
Yes.
So kind of similar to what we did with the impersonation and occupation. That's what we're going to do. So I'll just kind of, I'll pick somebody and you can just give them the object, and then we'll kind of go from there. So you can hang around, and we'll be doing that with each of our improvisers.
Sounds great.
Okay. All right. So let's start with Megan. We're going to start with Megan. And Megan, you'll be joined by Rick. So Megan needs an object.
How about a spatula?
Spatula. Okay. All right.
And for Rick, let's go with a pogo stick.
You know what? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it that way, actually. We're going to go that way. So they have to make sense of those two objects. I like that, definitely. Okay, so Megan, you've got a spatula, and Rick, you got a pogo stick. You two got to figure it out, okay?
Got it.
All right, Megan will start the scene.
That's my spatula.
And that's my pogo stick.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my spatula would be in the bathroom.
I'm a little confused about that as well. And my pogo stick.
Do you think the kids are hiding our stuff again?
I think Jimmy was going for that challenge, the whole pogo stick jumps in the shower. But that doesn't explain the spatula.
No, you're right. It was a challenge. It was the pogo stick in the shower while flipping pancakes.
And scene. Okay, all right. You watch out. Some young kid's going to start that now. You guys were very influential, okay? Pogo stick spatula challenge. It's all the rave. All right, so we need, Christopher, we need objects for Brenda and Jacob.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The two objects are, let's go with a stuffed llama and bongos.
Okay, so
Like
Brenda, you get
llama.
the stuffed llama. Jacob, you get the bongos.
Okay. I'll
All
take
right,
the bongos.
and we'll start with Brenda.
That's my stuffed llama.
And those are my bongos.
Great. How that's fantastic. I never thought I would find a stuffed llama here in Guatemala. I thought there would be real llamas.
Yeah, I wouldn't suspect that either. I personally came here for the bongo scene. I was hoping to find some really fancy ones, and there are my own bongos in this shop with your stuffed llama.
Maybe it's a new type of music where you use instead of bongo sticks, you use stuffed llamas to make a certain sound.
I'm sure it would sound different. Should we try it?
We should.
And scene. We're never gonna see it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I can just imagine you guys. I can imagine you guys spitting out rhymes on that one. Definitely. On the bongos. Okay. All right. So let's go with two new objects. Joe and Megan this time. So Christopher, give Joe and Megan each an object.
Joe, why don't you take a lockpick? And
Lockpick.
Megan, I think you should take the plunger.
Okay. And Joe, begin the scene.
It's my lockpick.
That's my plunger.
All right. We got to get this thing fixed. So I'm going to got to get this door open. I'll try to get in the lock and see if I can get it. There's no handle. The handle fell. So I'm going to put my lockpick in the lock, Megan.
Okay, well, we could put the tip of the plunger, the handle part, into the lock. Maybe. Would that work?
Can you pull?
I'll plunge it.
Yes, I'll turn you punch. Ready? Try it.
And scene.
Yay!
Yay! They got it. Awesome. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, you know what? We're gonna move on to the next game. What was in the objects that we got that we didn't use, Christopher?
Oh, well, we had appropriate for the season. We had some pumpkins ready. We had some knitting needles, a motorcycle, wheelbarrow, and fire extinguishers, just to name a few.
Oh, nice. Well done. I'll tell you what, this crowd is on it. We're getting some nice suggestions from this crowd. This is great. Okay, so the next game in improv, we do different style of improv, and some games have limitations. Some games are narrated, and some games are guessing games. So right now we're going to do a little guessing game, and that's going to be between Joe and Jacob. And so what we're looking for, we're looking for suggestions of annoying habits, annoying physical habits that people have. Either that you have and you know it's annoying somebody else, or somebody else has and it annoys you. We're looking for annoying physical habits. And what's going to happen is Jacob is going to be kicked out and put into a waiting room. We're going to get the suggestion for Joe. And basically, Joe is going to try to get Jacob to do this annoying habit, even though he doesn't know what it is and he can't tell him what it is. He has to give clues to try to get him to do this annoying habit. So let's have Megan, Rick, Brenda, you guys can stop your videos. And did we have a suggestion come in, Christopher?
We need to put Jacob in the
right.
box.
Yeah. Don't tell us yet. We got some suggestions though, Christopher.
We do have a fair amount of suggestions. We're hoping for just one though.
Yeah, we're gonna do one. So go ahead and kick Jacob out before we decide on which one.
Oh, good call. Let me kick Jacob out. Bye, Jacob.
Goodbye.
Hi, Jacob.
Pardon me while I isolate.
He's frozen here, or is he gone?
That's weird. Wait.
He's frozen. There
There he's gone. All right.
So,
All right. Let's see.
what were some of the suggestions you got?
Oh man, we got some great suggestions. We've got certainly nail biting, classic. Knuckle cracking, another classic. Clicking tongues, classic. We have randomly break into song, which I think would make for a great scene.
Ooh.
But I think we're gonna go for the all famous air drumming.
Air drumming. Okay.
Yep.
I like it. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, I think we're ready to bring him back in.
All right, I will head on out as soon as we bring him back in. Perhaps. There he is. All right.
And we will see this guessing scene now.
Jacob, this place is great. It's great. You like this place?
This is my favorite place to go to, Joe, certainly.
I love it. And the music here is great. I love the music. It just makes you want to get up and just be part of it, man.
I have wanted to jam to this band ever since you brought me here.
Me too. Let's jam, man. Come on, let's jam. Come on, let's jam.
Ba-da-da-da.
Come on, I got guitar, man. I got guitar.
Guitar. Okay, I'll do bongo drums. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
That's great. Rock and roll, man. Pick it up and rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah.
My
I got the-
favorite song, rock and roll, and with the llama.
Yeah.
That's
Get
my
that beat going. Get the beat going. Get the beat. Yeah.
Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll.
A whole set. You got a whole set, man. Play them all. Play them all.
Oh, okay. Ready? Are you ready? Because this is going to be the coolest part of the song, man. This is going to be the coolest part. It's always the coolest part. The 1, 2, 3 drum solo.
Yes.
Yay! He got it. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, he got it.
I assume it was to play some sick, gnarly beats.
Yeah, it was the air drums. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Be lucky you didn't get the, or thankfully you didn't get the suggestion of breaking out into song.
That's right.
Ooh, that would have been a little more difficult than pretending
Yeah.
to play an instrument.
That's an excellent one, though. I like that. That would have been fun getting you to do that. Yeah, cool. Well done. So he picked up on the clues. He got it. Joe, that was very natural. Do you spend a lot of time listening to music?
Yes. You know me, Joe.
Yeah.
You know,
Joe, are you saying because I'm a Joe? I know you, Joe. Is that what you're saying?
I'm so into contemporary music.
Right. Well done. We'll take this opportunity to let you know that this graduation show is sponsored by LaCroix. LaCroix water. It's LaCroix. Yeah. Thank you very much. I was wondering if that's what you're doing there, Jacob.
Yeah, absolutely. They've actually been. I'm a corporate puppet of the LaCroix company, and
okay, got it. Yeah.
here to
Good.
espouse
All right.
their message.
Awesome. Okay, our next game is called Duologues, and the suggestion we need for this is going to be think of like your best friend right now, somebody who's a really close friend. Where did you first meet? Maybe it was an odd place to meet, or where did you meet your best friend? So somebody who's your best friend right now, what location did you meet them? And basically Megan and Brenda, right, are going to be using that inspiration for their scene, and they are going to, you know what, give us your, Christopher, we want to make sure we get their names too. We want to get the names of the two people. So the person who gives the suggestion, and try to give the name, if you can, of your friend who you met, because we want to give Megan and Brenda these character names to kind of play out this. Basically, they're going to rehash retell old stories of, that they've experienced, and they're going to be doing this flawlessly as if they are, old friends, sharing these stories, finishing each other's sentences and all that kind of jazz. So we just need that location. Where did you meet your best friend that you have? That's
Keep it
what
family friendly.
We are going to where all best friends meet. We're going to go to the preschool playground fist fight.
Okay.
Fist fight?
So,
Fist fight, yes.
okay, so you guys, your friendship all started, okay? That's where it started with that. And you guys are retelling these tales of your friendship now. So what a sweet, wow. You guys, your friendship began with an old fist fight on the preschool. I love it. And you guys just gonna a couple of friends talking about that experience. Did we get any names for the characters?
We've got they're coming in afterwards, but we're gonna go with Lamar and Crystal.
Okay, Lamar and Crystal are your character names. Jacob, you can stop your camera and I'll stop mine. So Lamar and Crystal are retelling the old stories of how they met on the playground with a fist fight.
Crystal, do you know what I just thought of the other day? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought about that time when we got into a fist fight on the playground. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, how could I forget? How could I forget? You remember that you tripped off the monkey bars and you claimed that I pushed you? Do you remember that? That was too funny. I couldn't believe it.
I'm still convinced that you pushed me.
No. I really didn't mean to push you. It's because I actually tripped on my new Buster Brown shoes. And it just, I didn't know how to grab the bar right. And I didn't want to hit you in the head. So I just pushed you so I wouldn't hit you in the head. That's all. But you know.
Right. So you accidentally pushed me, hit my nose on the ground, blood everywhere. This is actually a kind of funny story, right? Because that's how I met my husband.
Well, is that really? Oh, but was the blood, what, did I cause that blood then? Or was that after we got into the fight that we to the blood?
Well, no, it started bleeding when you pushed me. So when I got up, I figured that, you had pushed me intentionally. So I grabbed you by the collar of your shirt and I think I pulled your hair.
Oh,
and then do you remember what I did afterwards?
No, but it was sad because we actually became almost enemies then. Remember, the parents wouldn't talk for a while, and then my father threatened to shoot your mother. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. And then our parents went so crazy. They wind up getting a divorce and then they marry each other.
I know, that was the craziest thing. It was
so crazy.
These times are precious times to remember. It's just the best. These heartfelt things that happen in childhood, we keep them forever.
Listen, then your brother, do you remember this? Then your brother comes over to see what all the ruckus is about, and he picks me up by the collar. It's like, hey, what are you doing to my sister? I'm like, oh gosh, you're kind of cute. And then we started dating.
Oh, that was so crazy, but my brother was always so protective, but he was kind of stupid too.
Well,
really.
He still is.
He really shouldn't have hung out with you because, it just wasn't the right thing. After all, I I didn't mean to kill you, and then the parents got in a fight, and it was sad. It was so sad.
But it all worked out in the end, right? I mean, after we took that trip to Paris and everything, and then the parents came, and then the ex-spouses and
Yeah,
mother, and
that was an expensive trip, but I remember the cruise too, that short little cruise where I got so angry. I really wanted to push your mother over the what do you call that thing? The railing on the cruise. She was very insulting when she claimed that I tried to kill you as a kid, and that was ridiculous.
yeah, well, it's too bad she fell over though. You pushed her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. I think that was very relevant. All those details were really good. That was perfect. I was trying to write down the hierarchy of the people. That was fun. I was like, yeah, that was awesome. Oh, I wonder how close we came to the original on that one.
I think it's safe to say pretty spot on.
Yeah, that was great. Wonder how many friends. It's funny, you think about the friends, like the friends you have from like elementary school, then high school, then college, and yeah, some of those you never forget. I remember I was actually like as tall as or taller than some people in elementary school, and then in high school they just all left me. So,
You'll never forget the friends that try to kill your mom.
that's right. Yeah. Okay, we've got 2 more games to play. Our next game is called Pivot. And what we're looking for as a suggestion is, what is that job that you always wanted? That one job. Maybe you're doing it now. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're getting ready to. But that one dream job that you had, that's going to be our inspiration for this scene. And this is going to be a really cool scene because this is going to be for Joe, Rick, and Jacob. And you're going to be seeing some flashbacks happen between Rick and Joe. And so the scene's going to start with Jacob and Rick, and then occasionally Joe is going to be popping in to kind of reenact a flashback. And all of this is going to begin with your awesome suggestion of that dream job. So we appreciate that's a beautiful thing about improv. You just give us your dream job and we're going to make something out of it. That way, if you never do, at least you'll have this moment that we gave to you in this live improv show. So Joe, Rick, and Jacob, no pressure here, but what you're dealing with right now is if this scene is not funny, not only did this person not fulfill their dream job, but then, you didn't help them out at all. So, but that's okay. Just make the right choices. I believe in you. So Christopher, do we have some dream jobs?
We do have a few here. There are some classics, but I think we're gonna stick with, it's only one day after Halloween, and I think we're doing the crime scene investigation, specifically the murder scene cleanup.
Okay, the murder scene cleanup. All right, that's the inspiration. So Brenda and Megan, go ahead and stop your cameras. Joe, you can stop your camera. Rick and Jacob, keep your cameras on. And we will see this murder scene cleanup pivot now.
Rick, old buddy, old pal, it's good to see you again.
You too, bud. How you been?
Oh man, I have been absolutely great here out in Window Peyton territory. It's really been doing good for me. How's your occupation of choice been doing you?
It's pretty good. When I first got into this job, I did not realize how much work it was gonna take.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the scrubbing and mopping and scraping. And didn't your granddad get you into this line of business?
He kind of did. He was an investigator, and I thought I would be able to do that, and went into the academy and tried to get there. Turns out really all I'm good at is cleaning up.
Because and you wound up in his class, if I remember right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually kind of harsh.
Oh, and sure he would be.
All right, everybody. Remember this. You got to make the scene clean as possible. Rick, cleaner. It's got to be cleaner than this.
There's blood everywhere. What do you want me to do?
You're supposed to clean it all up. That's what you're supposed to do. Now get the rag and clean it. The bleach and everything.
You gave me one tiny rag and one small bottle of bleach, and you want me to clean all of this?
It's the way it goes, man, and you got to do it fast because we
I tell you,
got to get out of here.
every time. You're like this every time.
Oh, yeah, man. You told me that story. That was...
It was ridiculous.
I mean,
You know, I'll tell you the one thing that I really liked was his secretary, Janet. She was great. She gave me all these tips to try and get into the academy and try and get into an investigative position. I don't know, maybe it's my noggin. I couldn't keep up, but she was.
You told me about Janet. She was really big in the crime scene cleanup scene back when your granddad was a young man. Yeah, you mentioned that. She had that one particular technique that she always used for
the circles.
Yeah, the circles on the windows, and then the squares, and then triangles, and then hammers, and it always worked.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Janet.
Hey.
What are you doing?
This is the perfect way. You want to get into the academy? This is the perfect way. And your grandfather will love it. Let me tell you. It starts with circles.
Okay.
Like in the movie. Wax on, wax off. Just like that.
Okay.
But then squares.
Okay. Are we using the squares and the circles on the same surface? Or?
Yes. And then the triangle. And it just makes it so beautiful. You'll see, I got promoted on this. I haven't told anybody this, but I want you to get in there. You should definitely do this.
Janet, this is amazing. I can't believe I never thought about this.
It's the way to do it. Don't tell anybody.
I won't. I'll keep your secrets.
Man, you kept that secret until her dying day.
Well, I couldn't tell her while she was alive. Then she would.
Absolutely. As soon as she wasn't, you made bank off of that secret, my man.
What else are you gonna do? I can't make money cleaning up crime scenes my whole life. I gotta sell secrets somewhere.
There's no money in that unless you get into the competitive ring. But for real. Do you remember when you met? Yeah, you told me once. You'll need to tell me again. When you met the broker who was exchanging, what he exchanged to you for.
Yeah. So look, we got to be quiet about this. His name was Leroy, and I don't know why his name was Leroy. It was a really odd name for a Slovakian guy, but he was trading insider secrets, and as long as I could get him secrets, he could give me money. So I would take Leroy a couple of secrets a week. He'd give me a little bit of extra money, but he was a little crazy, right?
Yeah, and he had a gnarly lisp. So, because when you told me the story, I didn't know what you mean. I was like, wait. He wanted you to sell him secrets? That's not what I would think of. Scary guy like him.
Hey, it's Wick.
Hey, what's up, Leroy? What's up?
You're with the crime you were at last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find any clues around like a ring?
Yeah.
And jewelry.
So look, I got this wedding ring here.
I'm hearing things about a ring and jewelry.
Yeah,
and I want to know.
There was one wedding ring.
A wedding ring?
Yeah, I'll tell you the color and I'll tell you the type, but that's gonna cost you $10,000.
10 grand.
And scene. Oh, you guys were very kind to Joe. A Slovakian with a lisp. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Name Leroy. Yes. Oh, well done. Nice flashbacks there. All right. Well, we have time for one last game, which is going to be an all play for everyone. And what we need for suggestions is, and this just be a suggestion to get us started, a location where you wouldn't want to get lost in. So a location in which you wouldn't want to get lost. That's what we need for our suggestion. And this is called Tagouts. And by the way, I want to thank you again. My name is Joe Lemo. I'm the iThink Improv Troupe Director, and I teach classes here, teen and adult classes. We actually are getting ready to start back in person. I've already started a teen class in person, and we're starting with our adult classes in person. We do have limited capacity though, and so be on the lookout for that. Go to our iThink page, like our iThink page, like Elm Street page, and you'll get updates about things that are happening. So if you're interested in taking an improv class, we're going to be back in person soon with proper safety precautions to keep everyone healthy and safe. And also we've got shows that are on the horizon. So we will be performing again. The iThink Improv Troupe will be performing on the stage, the City Center stage, Elm Street Cultural Arts Village soon. So be on the lookout for that. Again, before we do this last game, I'm very proud of all of these graduates. They're doing a great job making us laugh. They've worked hard, so I'm very proud. And this last game we're doing, this last all play, is called Tagouts. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with a location that you're going to give us as a suggestion. And those two people in the location are going to be performing the scene. And then the other improvisers are going to be listening for any kind of character trait or attitude or something that inspires them to then do a new scene with that inspiration, that character inspiration, and show us that character inspiration in a new location or a new environment. So what you're going to see is you're going to hear people yelling freeze, and then you're going to hear them say tag out a person. That person will tag out, they'll stop their video, and we'll see a new scene. So you're going to see a whole bunch of scenes kind of popping in and out, people popping in and out for the scene. So yeah, thanks again for joining us tonight. This is our final game, final exercise to show off these amazing skills of these improvisers. So Christopher.
We do have some suggestions. I really did enjoy the haunted house just because it is Halloween, but we're not going with that because I also giggled at IKEA, which is very appropriate as well, or a woman's purse. We're not going to do any of those because right off the bat, as soon as we suggested, we had a number of people say the same thing, ironically. The New York sewer system.
The New York sewer system is where we're going to begin. It all began in the New York sewer system, I tell you. You're doing a crime scene, you see. Okay, so
in circles.
Yes, right. All right, so let's see. Who wants to start? I don't even know if we decide who's going to start. Joe and Megan. Sure, sounds good. Are you okay with starting in a sewer?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, so this is our final exercise, final game of this improv level 2 graduation show. Your inspiration is the good old New York sewer system.
I don't see anything different. Everything looks the same.
And smells the same.
I know. We gotta get to 42nd Street because my brother is waiting to meet us. And the subway was too late, so we came down here because we can get there. Because you said we could find a quick way.
Well, listen, the other times that I've been down here, you know, like I've lost things. Like one time I lost my wallet. One time I dropped my keys. One time I dropped my glasses. So I'm familiar. But it wasn't this full. I'm not really sure where we are right now.
Freeze! I heard a freeze.
Freeze.
Yeah, start your camera, Jacob.
My bad. I missed the button. Tag out, Megan. So I lost my keys, I lost my glasses, I lost my ring, I lost my cell phone. I wind up losing everything when I come out here.
you're not used to being camping. I know. Like camping is a whole new experience when you're out here. You got all the stuff that you normally have. You don't need. You don't need it, and you lose them.
I don't need so you're saying I don't need my phone or my ring or my glasses?
Not here. All we got to do is build a fire and eat. Enjoy the sun. Go swimming. It's great.
Fires and the sun are both beautiful for the same reason.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is great. I'm getting a little hungry. You getting a little hungry?
Oh, I'm absolutely starving. I could eat a bear if a bear tried to eat me.
That's all right. We'll get the grill going, and the fire started. And
please, Joe. Hey, so we'll get the grill going, get the fire started. Your mother's gonna be over here in a little while. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I've been ready for this since the day I decided to get ready for this.
Yeah.
Today is the final day of the book fair, and I am not gonna miss it.
Yeah,
Freeze. Jacob. Today is the final day for you to get that paper done, and you have not been working on it. You gotta have it at the school tomorrow.
Wait a minute. I've been working on it. It's all up here. I haven't put it on the paper yet.
You gotta go to your computer and type it in. Didn't your teacher say it had to be 10 pages?
She said roughly 10 pages.
Roughly?
Roughly.
Please, Joe. Look, the briefs are due. This is a big case. It's more than 10 pages. I know you can do this. This is what you learned in law school. What's the matter with you?
You always say it's a big brief and nothing ever comes of it. I love doing the work here, but you make everything so stressful.
Of course, this is a legal firm. Stress is the middle word or the main word.
So it's legal stress firm?
That's what it's called, Stress and Brothers. Stress and Company, yes.
I thought it said Strauss.
Brenda. Robin, stress is all you call me when you come home from work. I do all I can here to make this, and you just make it more stressful if I'm here with the kids all day. And you come home from work and it's just giving me more stress.
Well, dinner was great. It was delicious.
Yeah, but you picked on the how much you got, and you picked on how clean the bathroom was.
I didn't pick on the bathroom. I said it was lovely. It was super clean. I appreciated it.
Please, Rick. The bathroom is super clean. I really appreciate it. This is the most beautiful bathroom I've ever seen anywhere in the world, and I have been to every bathroom in the world. Praise to you.
Well, thank you. It's my job. It's what I do. I've been doing this here in the theater for 25 years. I just clean the bathroom and I hand you the towel.
Please, Joe. I've been doing this job here for 25 years, and I don't need no rugrat like you coming in here and telling me how to do my business.
Rugrat? My good man, your rug store is full of rats. I've seen 3 or 4 of them scurrying about the floor here in between the rows of rugs.
But you won't find a hole in the rugs. You won't find a hole in the rugs. And you know what? The customers love the rats. Some of them have names.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Like what? What are the rats' names, mister?
Jimmy, Lionel, Larry. Oh, and look, there's Lucille.
Oh, my aunt's name is Lucille.
Great. Jacob. Yeah, we're down here. I mean, you've been in the sewer so much here in New York. You've named the rats.
Well, you spend enough time down here, you got to have something to do.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it back. All right. Yes, we made it all the way back to the sewer. Well done, Joe. Well done. Perfect timing. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, those are our level 2 graduates. Yes, give them a round of applause. Well done. Once again, we've got Joe DeBias. Yeah, give us a wave. Oh, yes. Well done. We've got Megan Barr. Good stuff. Brenda Marino. We've got Jacob Felton, the capital J.
And the rest of it too.
That's right, and Mr. Rick Davey. Yes. Thank you again to Christopher for helping us out today, doing what you do, working hard with the suggestions. That's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, and we are thankful for you. That's right. We thank you for spending your Sunday evening helping us out. And everyone out there, thank you for joining us on this Sunday evening. We really appreciate some awesome suggestions. We hope you have a fantastic week. And we say good night to you.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Yay.